Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Virgo new moon reading for my dearest Cancers out there, my fellow Cancers. So I'm doing this reading at the beginning of Virgo season, but the new moon actually takes place on September 2nd. And this is the second eclipse season of the calendar year, and we're going to experience the first eclipse in Pisces, this full moon lunar eclipse coming up. It's the first one in 9 years. This event, or this season, invites a renewal of our daily habits and our relationship to work and service. It's also a reminder to cultivate discernment and an opportunity to commit to taking care of ourselves and our health in new and innovative ways. It's also an opportunity to reflect on what service means to us, on how we aspire to be of service, and on whether our daily decisions are in alignment with that or not. So let's go ahead and get started, my dear Cancers. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for you, for your highest and greatest good. For Virgo season. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. All right, so we have resistance. Beautiful. All right, so you're saying no to something, or you're really fighting for something here, Cancer. We have self-reflection. Okay. This could also be a mirrored soulmate coming your way. And blossoming. Ooh, number 33, one of my favorite master numbers. A lot of lessons have been learned. A lot of my Cancers, this is kind of similar to the Gemini reading. They did get this card in this position. But I'm seeing here with this blossoming, a lot of you've been really taking a look at what is important to you, what means the most to you. And for a lot of you, it's your art or your creativity. But of course, it doesn't have to be that. It could be that you're really fighting to make a business, get off the ground, or for a raise or promotion. You might be fighting to have a family, or to call in or find the right person. And we see assessing. Yeah, I love this energy because we have assessing and self-reflection coming through. And what I'm reading here is that this Virgo energy, Virgos are strategizers, are planners. They can, in their shadow, Virgo energy can become, be over-analysis paralysis. But I don't see that here. I just feel like you're really tapping into and harnessing this Virgo energy to fight for something that you've been wanting for a long time, maybe even working towards for a long time. Especially those of you who may be on social media, or for those of you who may be building a business of some kind. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of growth and success, or people are going to start recognizing you. All right, or start recognizing you, getting more attention. Maybe just some of you as well, you just might be getting more attention in general, especially from people, people around you. Like you're very attractive right now. That's what I want to say. We see the moon card. Yeah, because some of my Cancers, you've been really fighting for a glow up here. You're really focused on, or you have been focused on your health and your wellness. And maybe you didn't see any movement or progress, but you certainly will be you will see that during Virgo season. And here we have this moon energy, which I'm actually reading. It's showing up in reverse, which is your energy, Cancer, also Pisces energy. But I feel like this lunar eclipse in Pisces, so it's about 2 weeks away, we'll say. No, it's probably about more like 3 weeks away, 3.5 weeks. But there's going to be some major shift for you there with this lunar eclipse in Pisces. And I actually think you're going to start seeing much more clearly the path forward. Confusion is going to dissipate. With self-reflection, we have a Tower moment. Oh my goodness. So something very shocking, a major change coming. And we also see blossoming, number 33, being clarified by the 3 of Swords in reverse. So pay attention to that number sequence 333. Wow, there's going to be a deep healing, is what I'm seeing with this 3 of Swords in reverse. And that's what's allowing you to blossom. Some of you might be fending off an ex, or saying no to an ex. Again, we are in Mercury retrograde energy, and they do seem to be coming back in droves. I've been speaking to my friends. I've been speaking to, my, people here on the channel, comments. So some of you are going to be fighting off an ex or the urge or the temptation to go back to something that maybe wasn't quite healthy. It is going to come as a shock and surprise to you when they do reach out, if they haven't already. But that's not what this reading is about. There's a major paradigm shift here, Cancer, that's coming after a time of self-reflection. And I feel like you are really starting to blossom, and I feel people are going to really see that glow up. There's a change. Your energetic signature has shifted. There's a new light or twinkle in your eyes, Cancer. There's something different about you. There's something much more powerful about you. It's almost like in the past you weren't really trusting your intuition. And you've come out of that. You've done your healing work. You've been in self-reflection, maybe even in hermit mode. And I feel like you're going to fiercely defend this blossoming, your growth. So again, anybody or anything that tries to slow you down, or anybody or anything that tries to hold you back, you're not going to let it. And you're going to be very wise in your assessment of anybody or anything coming into your life at this time. And the Three of Coins, because you're working hard at something here, Cancer. You're on the right path, but you're working diligently and very hard towards this blossoming, towards this growth, to making something here happen. And for some of you, it is a physical journey, like it's it's your health and wellness. For others of you, you're just determined to call in somebody who's very compatible with you. No more toxic partners, no more players, no more liars, no more cheats. And that's because you've had and you've gone through this major paradigm shift. So I'm seeing that the path forward here is going to become a lot more clear. All right. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you, you're not willing to toe the line or maintain the status quo here. Yep, and there you are in Emperor energy and in resistance. You're being very strategic here. We're seeing that assessment, but we're also seeing you setting strong boundaries. I'm also seeing you with this resistance and this Emperor energy. You are a spiritual warrior, and you're no longer willing to toe the line. So there's like a rebelliousness here. With self-reflection and the Tower moment, this is a major paradigm shift for my Cancers after a time of self-reflection. And also, we can see these four people here. Two of them are underwater, and walking through water is very, very tough. And I feel like a lot of my Cancers with this moon energy here, that you were in that state where you felt like you were walking through water, or you couldn't see clearly the path forward, or you felt like you were blocked, or things were moving forward. There's been a paradigm shift here for you. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are releasing thought patterns and processes, things that have been handed down to you. And I see that with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and this resistance energy. This is you saying no to someone or something, or beliefs or patterns that may be ingrained in you. Some of you, I do also see that some of you, you're starting your own business, or you may have been raised in an energy of lack, right? Like, I have to work really, really hard, blood, sweat, and tears. Now, this came out in another reading, I can't remember whose, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with hard work. Hard work can be a beautiful thing, and it can get us where we need to go. And in fact, we need to work hard to achieve our dreams. But there is a fine line between determination and stubbornness. And there's also a fine line here between working yourself to death versus recognizing when hard work is needed, or when we need to work smarter, not harder. And I feel like you're going against that. Like, I feel like you're tapping into the law of attraction. I feel like you're tapping into some serious abundance here. And in fact, I feel like a lot of my Cancers, there's going to be a major up-leveling here when it comes to your resources and your finances. And it may happen quite unexpectedly. And again, a lot of you, you've been doing something or chasing a dream or building a business on the side that a lot of people either scoffed at, maybe even made fun of you, or just didn't think would happen. And I see something pretty big happening here, like where you're going to be able to quit your day job type energy, right? Not for all of you, but for some of you. Some of you as well, like you may be also, if this is more of a love reading or about relationships for you, I'm seeing some of you, you have been through a painful divorce. And I feel like you are, after a time of or divorce or separation, after a time of self-reflection, there's a tower moment. There's a wake up one morning and realize, you know what, I'm okay. I'm better than okay. Actually, you know what, I'm better off than I was, okay, when I was with that person. So it's like this beautiful energy here, Cancer. And this is you being in your divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But the divine feminine needs to blossom. I mean, will blossom when she has the support of her divine masculine. So for some of you, you will be getting this support. There will be this relationship present for you, or you'll be meeting this person. But for others of you, you're balancing your masculine and your feminine, and that's allowing you, maybe you've saved up and you've worked really hard to be your own boss, or maybe even to start a creative project or to do the things that make you feel unapologetically you. And that's what I'm seeing there. There's this blossoming here of this divine feminine energy, and it's coming as a result of healing. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You've got abundance coming to you, Cancer. And you've been working hard for this, and you've been working against all odds. And we see the Knight of Wands. Some people are going to be very triggered by this. Again, be careful, because you may be fending off some exes here, Cancer. Again, like I said, it's Mercury retrograde. It happens. But I feel some people are going to be triggered by this, because there are a lot of people here that either doubted you or just thought that you wouldn't be able to do this, and you're proving them wrong. And the people who are triggered, it's more of a reflection of their own personal disappointment, because I have a feeling that anybody who's against you in this situation, Cancer, is somebody who wishes that they had the courage to do what you've done. And we see Magician energy in reverse, Mercury retrograde. Don't doubt yourselves, Cancer. Do not doubt yourselves here with the Magician energy. You have all the tools that you need. I can feel it. I can feel that there's doubt around you. But I don't think you're letting that stop you. And in fact, I think you're going to prove them all wrong. Wow. And a lot of you too, I mean, this could be, there may be an ex that was telling you that you would never find anybody as good as them, or nobody would love you the way they've loved you. Again, you're calling in your divine counterpart. For others of you, they may have laughed at you because you started that YouTube channel, or you started your own, candle business, or you went back to school for something totally different, or decided you wanted to be an actor, or you wanted to be a politician, or you wanted to be an accountant or something. You're going to prove them wrong. But a lot of you, I do feel like your art is going to be exploding. This is your divine gift. What I mean by art exploding, I know that sounded weird. I was kind of trying to put words to the images that my guides are giving me, but there's going to be a lot of abundance and growth when it comes to the creative process for you. All right. When it comes to work and career, we have ups and downs, Cancer. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Okay. Interesting. So be prepared for ups and downs. But I actually feel like, but allow yourself to move on if needed. A lot of you, you're moving on from a day job here, okay? And we see opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Absolutely. And at the bottom of the deck, we see people skills, Cancer. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. I'm also seeing for some of you it is influencing. I know not everybody out there wants to be an influencer, and nor am I saying that's a good idea, right? But something here about networking. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers when it comes to love and relationships, please. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers when it comes to love and relationships, please. Yeah, I feel like, Cancer, for you, you're going to be very discerning. You're going to vet people in a really big way, because you don't want to repeat any mistakes from the past. And I feel with this resistance energy, you do have strong boundaries up, because your BS meter is spot on. And it's like you're only going to be accepting resumes from top tier candidates, right? When it comes to love. So I love this, all right? And We see the runner. Some of my Cancers, you're not focused on love and romance at this time. All right. And there may be a little bit of a fear of an intimacy, or the ego may be like, you know what, we're better off alone always. But I also think you're going to be taking a look at that. And if you have been in this energy, which I don't see it as necessarily a bad thing, to be focused on yourself, to be focused on your healing. But I also feel some of you, if you've been in this energy, there's going to be a major paradigm shift. And that may be the result of this divine counterpart coming your way, okay, during Virgo season. Yeah. You guys definitely have an offer of a commitment here on the table if you want it. And some of you do. Some of you do, and it's a beautiful thing. And some of you don't. So you're going to have to let me know in the comment section down below how this resonates with you, Cancer. Let's take a look and see. What are the blessings coming towards my Cancers here during Virgo season, during this very potent Virgo season. Door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, seriously, we have all these threes coming out. We have 33 and 34. That could be someone's age or ages. But we have the Three of Swords. We have 33. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, we're getting a lot of threes here. But you're ready to walk through the door of personal healing and happiness. Some of you, you're going to do it on your own, and that's going to feel really good. And for others of you, you're certainly going to be in good company here. All right. And we see financial constraints showing up in reverse. Just one moment. Okay, sorry about that. I just had a little min pin decide she wanted to be on my lap. All right, so yeah, so a lot of you, this financial constraints as a blessing is there's going to be some abundance coming your way, okay? And for some of you, if money has been a bit of an issue, I feel like Spirit's has maybe been showing you that maybe there's a different path forward for some of you. But it's going to be a blessing in disguise, because ultimately it's leading you to more happiness, more abundance. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we see first chakra, Archangel Michael, so you being extremely protected. But the base chakra, when it's balanced and it's healed, we'll say, and it's vibrating high, if you will, this is you feeling grounded. And this is you also really trusting and believing in yourself here, Cancer. Okay, so let's wrap up this reading with an angel number and a mantra for my dear Cancers, please. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my dear Cancers, please. 0. I am limitless. Beautiful. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. Remember, Cancer, you are limitless. The sky is the limit here. And Spirit's also saying that you're stable. Yes, so it's like, I do feel that. I feel like there's stability here despite the change. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. All right, my dear Cancers, I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, my dear Cancers. Take care.